Let's hope this works. Oh, hold on. Let me turn my AC off. Also, humans are not real. Oof. Okay, I feel like I need to tilt you guys down just a little bit more. See if I can actually do that. And the answer is no. It's impossible. But that's fine. I kind of hope that little lens flare thing doesn't bother you too much. It's bothering me a little bit, but hopefully it's fine. For anybody who's wondering, it is my birthday. I don't really know where to stand. I'm actually not standing. I'm crouching on the floor because I can't find the piece that goes to my tripod so that I can put my phone on my tripod, and I don't have a camera that has live streaming functionalities yet, which is choice. Absolutely choice. I wanted to do a birthday live stream of me like cleaning up my room because I really have to get that done, and I have zero motivation to get that done. But because I can't find that piece, trying to get all the angles and stuff that I need is like not gonna work. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But I guess let me just go ahead and tell you a little bit about like what today's been so far and what yesterday has been. Because even though my birthday is technically today, it is October 3rd. I'm 24 years old, and this was actually one of my little birthday presents. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? No, I'm a Libra. I don't know if I think those mean anything, but that's who I am. Let me turn you guys that way a little bit. Maybe you don't get so much glare from that. I don't know. Y'all know me. I just don't really care about much. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. So yesterday, my significant other and I went out and we went to round 1. We played a ton of games. It was really, really fun. I enjoyed it. We spent like $20 on prize games. Which let me just mention something real quick. Actually, let me get a little bit more comfy. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, you can still see me and it's fine. Oh, that's not better. God, that's really bothering me. Like, that's so much better. You know what? We're gonna turn that off. Never mind. I don't care enough to turn it off. We're just gonna have to bear with it, and hopefully I will one day find both the piece that connects my phone to my tripod, as well as I have a lighting kit as well, and I don't really know where to find that. I don't know where that is. Don't know what happened to it, I should say. But yeah, it's been pretty fun today. It's been pretty fun yesterday. So we went to the mall. We played games at round 1. He bought me this little necklace. He bought me this really cool watch. I know it's upside down, but it's Link. Oh Lord, that looks so bad. And then when you touch it, it reads you out the time. We got it at GameStop, which was really fun. I have had my eye on this watch for a really long time, but I didn't realize it was digital. And I actually can't read analog clocks very well. I've tried. I'm bad at it. I can't do it. I'll look at it and be like, it's 3:45, and whoever I'm with will be like, no, it's like 2:30. What's wrong with you? I'm like, well, I'm bad at reading clocks, so sue me. Yeah, yesterday was really, really fun. I got this bad boy, and I got some other fun little jewelries. Woof. Which we can go through. I'm not ashamed to admit that I shop at. Hi, can you focus on my face? Hi, welcome back. See the GameStop thing, the bag. I'm not ashamed to admit that I shop at and love Hot Topic stuff so much. Their stuff is choice. Some of their stuff, like, obviously, it's gonna be cheap, because it is cheap. Like, they have, like, pendulum necklaces and, like, made with semi-precious stones, and honestly, if you really want a semi-precious stone, just look up a holistic shop near you and get a semi-precious stone. They're very cheap. I have more than I'm willing to admit amount of them. I have a lot of them. I have very many. But... Oh, something fell off that, and I don't know what it was. So I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, maybe it does matter, actually. Well, oh, okay, no, we're good. So one of the first little things that I picked up were these cute little beetle and bug earrings. I think it has a honeybee, a beetle, and a bumblebee? I'm not really sure, but they're really, really cute. I actually love these so much. They're adorable. Next little thing that I got were the little planet solar system earrings. I think those are so adorable. Like, cutest thing I've ever seen. The Libra little pendant thing was from there. And then I also decided to get this little earring set, which I thought was fun. And this is what the necklace came on, which we'll throw that on the floor because I already have too much stuff to clean anyways. Anyways, it was really, really fun. We went to Hot Topic, we went to GameStop, we went to Think Geek. I had a really, really fun time. We played this one game at round one. If you live near a mall or something that has a round one arcade, you have to go. It's really, really fun. You will not be disappointed. It's like Dave & Buster's, but better. I like it better. Some people like Dave & Buster's better, and that's perfectly fine. I like round one better. Also, I'm 100% repping my Pokemon Go. We'll do a Pokemon Go video one of these days. But yeah, that was really, really fun. I was supposed to have a group of people with me and my significant other, but they bailed, which I'm okay with. I kind of expected, and I'm actually kind of glad that they bailed because I didn't really have anything planned. We didn't rent a karaoke room. We weren't going to do bowling. We weren't going to do pool or anything like that. We were just doing the arcade games. And with the amount of people that I invited, like, just doing the arcade games with all of us would be a little bit difficult. So glad, 100% glad, that they didn't show up. So I'm okay with that. And then today I worked, unfortunately, from 7 a.m. Is that right? Yeah. 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., which many of you, probably who can do math, know that that's 9 hours. Is that 9 hours? Pretty sure that's 9 hours. So I'm sleepy, I'm like gross, but I worked. I had a pretty relaxed day. It was nice. No crazy customers, no crazy guests. You know, no managers getting mad at me, except they did kind of get mad at me because I'm at the point where like I'm dropping all of the bowl, and I'm just like, hey, are you going to do this thing or not? Because you said you would do it 6 months ago and it still hasn't happened. So can we see a resolution? Can we see, a problem getting fixed? And the answer is no. um, I love my store manager. Like, she's a very kind person. She's just not a good store manager. And I feel that that's understandable because she came from a chain of stores that is not this chain of stores. So she doesn't really know how to do anything, and nobody's taught her. Because they just saw, like, oh, you were a store manager at Gracie May's Furniture Emporium, then you can totally be a store manager at Cosmetics R Us. And that's not true, but what do I know? Um, but that was really fun. I came home and my parents took me to Texas Roadhouse, which is a wonderful steakhouse. If you have never been, you need to go. It's delicious. Definitely need to get the onion bloomin' onion. And I also got one of their strawberry margaritas, which they serve to you in a glass that is like this big as my head. It was very delicious. I had that I want to say 4 or 5 hours ago, and I'm still drunk. So, yay, us. But other than that, I mean, birthday's been pretty fun. I've enjoyed it. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a live stream because I didn't want to have to clear any space on my phone to record a little video, but I also wanted to give you guys an update on stuff as things are going okay. I might change the title of this. I don't know that if I can already, because y'all know I want to vent right now. Like, I kind of want to vent right now about some stuff, but maybe I'll save it for another video, or maybe I'll change the name of this live stream. I don't know. Okay. We'll put it in this live stream, but we will save like a big chunk of it. I'll just give you the rundown. So, Saturday, September 29th, I was backing out of my driveway and got into an accident. The entire bumper of my car is screwed up. A little piece of this guy's bumper is screwed up. No biggie. He asks for my name and number. I give it to him. His wife calls me and asks for my insurance information. I tell her, hey, give your insurance my name and number, and then they can have my insurance. Like, insurance, me giving this to them. Simple. And I know that you're allowed to do this with your insurance agencies because I've done it before. Not on my end, like giving someone my name and number, but having somebody's name and number, giving it to my insurance, and then they talk amongst themselves. Well, his wife and himself insisted that I don't need their information, that my insurance agency doesn't need their information, that nobody needs anybody's information. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I guess nobody needs anyone's information then, and you don't get to have mine because you won't give me yours. And Sunday night, he actually came to my house, despite the fact that I told him I would be working. He came to my house in the morning and then waited for me to come home from work because he lives right down the street. He can see when I'm home. Came over, just invited himself over when I got off of a 10-hour shift. So, congrats, guy. And we had this like long argument about how like I'm not gonna give you my insurance, but if you give me your name and number, I will contact you, and I will have my insurance agency contact you. He's throwing a fit about this, getting all upset, boohoo, whatever. I don't care. I'm done at this point caring. Well, Monday, I was completely off of work, totally off work, and that would be Monday, October 1st. I was enjoying myself, except This guy told me he would be back at my house in the morning with a copy of his insurance, at which time I would give him a copy of mine. Sounds so easy, right? So easy, right? Right? So just easy, right? Right? I get a call from his wife Monday morning. She wakes me up. She wakes my boyfriend up, my significant other up. And she says, well, we spoke to our insurance and they said that we don't have to give you anything, but we do need yours. I was like, okay, well, let me call my insurance. We'll figure it out. Call my insurance. My insurance guy says, you know what? Let me talk to the head of our agency. Hangs up. Talks to the head of the agency. Calls me back. Goes, yeah, if they don't want to give you their insurance, if they don't want to give you A, we're not giving them B, which is my insurance. Instead, what you can do is go to the police department and fill out an accident report, and that will be their proof of the accident, and that will be, how we'll go through things. So I call his wife back and I say, hey, we have to go to the police now. And she goes, well, why do we have to involve the police? It was a minor fender bender and nobody was even hurt. I go, well, that's all well and good, but I need your insurance information. Otherwise, we have to go to the police. We can't do it any other way. But I told her, like when I first got on this phone call, I was like, I can give you the phone number for my agent and he'll give you all the information that he gave me because that's what they do. That's their job. And so she goes, yeah, you know what? Actually, can I have the number for your agency? And I go, yeah, here it is. I was already telling it to you before you interrupted me because you said you wanted the number and then interrupted me giving you the number to get the number. Somehow. Anyways. So I tell her she needs to call and they'll give her all the information. Guess what she doesn't do? She doesn't call. And I even called my agency maybe an hour or two before they were closed to make sure she had called. And they were like, no, she didn't, but if she does, we'll let you know. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's busy. Maybe she's at work. Whatever. Monday night, this dude comes knocking on my door again. He goes, we need your insurance information. And I go, I gave your wife the phone number. She needs to call. And he goes, well, I don't even know what you're dealing with my wife. She wasn't in the accident. And I'm like, that's really funny. I don't know why I'm dealing with your wife either. Why did you even give her my phone number? You were supposed to call me. Your insurance was supposed to call me. I was never supposed to talk to your wife, but you wanted to involve her. Now she's involved. You wanted to settle, but she asked for insurance, so now we're doing insurance. And it was just this whole big long thing. And eventually he was like, well, you know what? If you're just not going to give me your insurance, then I guess we can get the police involved. And I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea. And I called a non-emergency line. At which point he gets on the phone with his wife and starts speaking in Spanish, which I don't have a problem with. But I do understand Spanish. I just can't speak it because je parle français, je ne parle pas espagnol, which is fine. It's fine. There are some phrases that I'm not so sure on, which again, fine. I tried to learn a phrase which basically just means like you can't be here, which I don't know if it's quite right. A friend gave it to me, but I don't know. He learned Spanish through the school system, so I don't know if it's right. But like just in case he comes back, I'm gonna be like, hey guy, you can't be here. Like, sorry. Say it in Spanish for you, say it in English for you. By the way, I do understand Spanish. I heard when you called me a puta on the phone with your wife. That's fine. I don't care. That's okay. But as soon as I got off the phone with the non-emergency line and we were waiting for a dispatch officer to call back, he goes, well, you know what? It's fine. I'll just leave. We'll just figure this out. I'll call them in the morning because now they're closed. And I'm like, that's perfectly fine. You do that. And then he leaves, and I'm talking to the police officer who called me back, and I go, hey, yeah, I was in a fender bender on Saturday. I've given this guy my insurance information 3 or 4 times now. He's asked for the original copy of my insurance out of my car. I told him I did not feel comfortable giving it to him because he could not show me proof of his insurance either. I have a very nice little packet, one of those little manila folders, with a copy of my driver's license, a copy of my driver's insurance, and my name, my phone number, my agent's name, my agent's phone number, the date of the accident, like all this stuff. I even have copies of the photos in this nice folder that I would be more than happy to give to him. But I need his insurance too. So that turned into a whole thing. Well, I called my agent yesterday, Tuesday. I called my agent on Tuesday and I said, like, hey, I was just calling for an update on this. Did they ever get in contact with you? Did they ever call you? And I left that as a message, and I received a message back. We had to play telephone tag for a minute. It was a-okay. And finally, he's talking to me, and he goes, yeah, when I asked them for their insurance information, they said they would get it to me later in the day. And I was like, huh, that's kind of fishy, because they're so adamant that they have insurance, but they won't give it to anybody. And I feel really, really bad, because I do feel bad that that guy's car is damaged, and so is mine. And I would have been more than happy to settle, but he's turned it into this whole like long drawn out process. And the unfortunate thing is, with the way my insurance works, if you don't have a police report and you don't have insurance, you don't get a payout. You don't get anything. Because how does my insurance have proof that the accident actually happened? I can send them the photos from my end, but you need to send in your information too. So it's been this whole hullabaloo of a situation, and I'm really annoyed with it. But I was really, really happy that he at least had the courtesy not to show up yesterday and not to show up today. Like, I'm just really happy that he's decided to leave me alone. He probably decided that, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually have insurance, which is not my place to judge. I don't really care one way or the other. I drove my car for like 2 weeks without having that specific car on the insurance. I still had insurance and I was covered. It's just that particular car, because I needed the banking information for it and they didn't give it to me for some reason. You know, like, I get it. I understand there's struggles. We all struggle sometimes. It's fine. But it was so clear that they just wanted me to just pay for everything. And I'm not going to pay for it out of pocket, because I've got insurance, and that's what I pay like $200 a month for. That's what I pay for. So that was a really fun way to start off my birthday week. And then today, it is a whole other story in and of itself. There was a road rage incident on the way to my birthday dinner, which was just choice. Just a good job. Good job, everybody involved. But it's been a rough one. I'll tell you that. This year has been rough. This birthday has been rough, but you know, we're trucking along. I feel really bad that I couldn't do like the cleaning live stream that I wanted, because I can't find that piece to my camera. Like, I'm actually very, very disappointed, because it was kind of the only thing motivating me to clean. And like, look at all that mess. Look at all of that mess. So much. But even borrowing that, it's fine. I'll get it done eventually. And anyways, I just want to give you guys a quick update. Like, I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. It's been a really fun birthday. I'm probably going to be gone for like a couple weeks, and then I'll start up those San Antonio videos again. And then after those, I have another fun little project that I think I'm going to film a little bit for right now. But yeah, that's kind of my life right now. It's a big giant mess. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna sleep off the rest of this drunk before my boyfriend comes and gets me, because we're doing more birthday celebrations tonight, so it'll be fun. I might try to stream at a Walmart. We'll see. I don't really want to get kicked out of a Walmart, but I'll get kicked out of a Walmart if I want to. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and go and take a nap. Love you guys. Mwah. Stay cool. Stay cubed. And I'll see you guys later. Yeah. Boop.